You're going to be the best you can possibly be, and that's all there is to it. So what makes a player or singer the best? Imitation, flashy technique? No, you've got to be better than that. You've got to get to the heart of your creativity, your own special voice, your own unique style, however you choose to express it. If you have the desire, the commitment, and the determination, the energy-charged environment of Musicians Institute will do it. MI offers an opportunity to surround yourself completely with music, to live, sleep, eat, and breathe music. This is an opportunity to get to the heart of your creativity, to take the time to do what you love best. It's an opportunity to dive into yourself and explore the music inside. An opportunity for an experience unlike any other. MI is located right in the heart of the music business, Hollywood, California. MI is actually 6 schools under one roof, all working together to form bands, create great music, and even record it. GIT, BIT, PIT, VIT, KIT, and RIT. All of our schools take a hands-on approach to teaching. You won't find any signs at MI that say "do not touch." As a KIT student, you have access to a powerful high-tech synth lab. Driven by a Mac 2 computer armed with several different types of sequencing software, the lab uses MIDI interface to tie together a number of old and new synthesizers and several sampling units. The lab is also set up much like a project studio, so you'll be able to make professional quality recordings of your music for demos or just for fun. And to top it all off, the Synth Lab can be tied into our full-size studio for even more serious recording.
As a bass student, I not only learned my instrument and my need for my own instrument in my own school, I'm able to go in other areas of the school, whether it's guitar, synth, video productions, whatever it may be. I have the opportunity to get involved, get my hands wet, and check out other areas of the school.
We get to have a hands-on and learning experience with all the new equipment that is out, and we get to learn things that will help us to adapt the knowledge that we are getting now to what we might need to use it for in the future.
MI knows that teaching music in the 90s means more than just classroom instruction. Some of MI's classrooms are actually full-blown concert stages. Here on these stages is where you can see what our school is all about: performing, the true hands-on of music itself. MI is a unique opportunity to meet and play with musicians from all over the world. Musicians from different cultures with different influences and different viewpoints. You'll find that you learn an amazing amount from your fellow students.
The thing with MI is that you get to work with people from different countries all over the world, and you get to know music from countries that you've never been to, and you give and take a lot with music and different attitudes, and it's good that you get to know music from all over the world.
I've learned more about music from the people that I've met and the experiences that I've had here at MI than I have on my own, and just practicing by myself. Being surrounded by people from different countries at school, it's just a great experience. I've learned more about the world just by being here at MI.
And because we have students from around the globe, MI knows that we must teach the musics of the world. Whatever the style is, you'll hear it at MI. You can't learn music from just anybody. MI knows that. That's why we have some of the finest players in the industry on our teaching staff. MI instructors come from varied backgrounds, but they all have one thing in common. They're active working professionals. They bring you the experience of many years of working in almost every conceivable musical situation, providing you with first-hand, up-to-date information fresh from the gig. Information you can use now.
You got time, little tickle me, yeah. You know what I'm talking about now, Steve. Yeah, don't wanna lose her. You got to love her.
The instructors in MI are very different from normal teachers in universities or schools. The teachers in the schools are giving you information from books, from a certain curriculum that has been written years back, you know. But the instructors in MI are very different because they are all practicing musicians. They're all working in studios, accompanying top-class singers or musicians or whatever. They are playing regularly in clubs, concerts, shows, and we are getting direct information from them. You know, I think this is incredible. This is first-hand knowledge, first-hand information, and that's what we need to get into the business, to know something about the music business.
They really care about us and they really want us to work with music, and they give us all the help they can from what they know and what they're working with all the time. And everything is always fresh. They know how it is right now, not how it was a long time ago.
At MI, you're not always sharing your teacher with other students. Sometimes it's just you and your teacher, one-on-one. MI realizes that one of the best ways to learn music is by watching the professionals do it. That's why we have well-known guest artists drop by throughout the year to do clinics and concerts.
One earth, one sky, only one world, yeah, only one chance for one life. When will we live?
You know, like you hear tunes like MASH, right? You've heard it for years. Guess who did it? And how about this? Van Halen didn't do it honest. It was me. You got the idea?
MI brings in a lot of name artists, and not only do they do concerts, which you can see anywhere, but they give clinics, and that's one of the special things about being here. It's kind of like having the wise man on the hill, talking to the young students, sort of giving them their advice, letting them know about, once again, things that they do in the business, how they got their starts. And it's not just reading it in a book or hearing about it, you're getting it one-on-one, face-to-face with people who are actually doing what we want to be doing, which is making music, and making a living at it.
Private instruction is at the foundation of MI's curriculum. This is where you work with a teacher who can help you focus in on your personal skills and goals. It's this one-on-one personal attention that really steps up your progress. It's not unusual for you to get the chance to sit in on a small group workshop with a hot player, like this workshop with Billy Sheehan.
That's groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Especially going up, and it's going to be easy coming down, but going up is where you're going to probably want to put the most emphasis. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 starts on a different finger each time because it's groups of 4.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
Now going down is easy because you're raking one. Going up. It's harder going up. You'll find it because you're ascending. That's what we finger players, I think, will generally have their most problems unless you're Paco de Lucia, because you can do ascending scales like there's no tomorrow. But for me personally, that's a trouble spot, so I work on that a lot. But not only do 4s, but do groups of 3s with 2. You know, where you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And all kinds of variations of 4, 1, 5, 2, all different things.
Drummers, we don't expect you to go find a garage to practice in. We have over 50 private drum labs where all you need to bring is your cymbals, a bass drum pedal, and some sticks. KIT students don't even think we'd make you lug around a keyboard everywhere you go. We have performance keyboards available on every stage in the building. Even your classroom is outfitted with keyboard workstations instead of desks. Vocalists have access to individual vocal labs where you can work on your vocal techniques. Each lab is set up with a keyboard and singing machine. All you need is your own microphone to make good use of your private practice time. GIT and BIT students can find any one of several private labs that come already equipped with amplifiers. We also don't expect you to go searching down the street for a music store. We have our own player supply store with everything you could possibly need right here in our building. And when it comes to getting a gig in the real world, MI lends a helping hand with its musicians referral service. Musicians from all over the country call our musicians referral service in search of top-notch players to do sessions, tours, and even join big-name groups.
Oh, the referral service has been great because it's almost like a want ads for musicians. They have the bulletin board in which they list the different jobs that are coming up. They tell you if they're paying gigs or not, or if they're just original projects. And they're always willing really to work with you. It's helped me out a lot. It's helped me out a great deal. Get different jobs that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else. And now I'm at the point where I have such a good relationship with the people in the office, I think, that when something comes up that they think I might be interested in, they contact me right away.
Learning from videotapes has become a way of life for musicians. So naturally, we've worked video instruction into our way of teaching. In MI's Multimedia Center, you can watch videotapes of concerts, seminars, and clinics recorded right here at MI. Not only can you learn from watching other people perform, you can also learn by watching yourself. Using 3 cameras, full stage lighting, and stereo sound mixed in our studio, MI's production team videotapes you performing in a live concert situation. Here's the opportunity to work and perform with the same kind of production values normally available only to major artists.
This is not your typical kind of classroom, you'd expect in a normal school, fluorescent lights and tables and pens and erasers and stuff. This is our kind of classroom. It's a 500-seat auditorium. Bands practice all week, every week, to get to come play here. And what you have here is something very similar to what you would have in real life when you play, big concerts and so on and so forth.